Now, forewarned weather with Ashley Barassi.
We show you that video so you understand that it could always be worse.
It was beautiful to look at.
It was.
I mean, if
Not when you're hearing about
if you're not there,
sinking
thousands of
and
miles
caving
away.
in.
Exactly, thousands of miles away.
60 inches in January, we are at, and we've gotten a lot in January compared to December.
Well, I mean, we barely, I think we had a trace in December. Yeah, almost can say that there was absolutely no snow in December. So, yeah, just a trace that was at Metro Airport. I believe it was on December 31st, too. So it was like right at the end of the month.
Just snuck in.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we're tracking because our snow depth keeps shrinking right now with the warming temperatures and the rain rolling in. And with the fact that we had the snowpack at the surface and the cold snap that we've been in, the cold surface playing a role in the warmer air rolling in and then the dense fog as a result. So we've been holding on to this fog throughout the last at least 24 hours, and we're going to take it into about 11 o'clock this morning. So that advisory set to lift at 11 a.m. for all of southeastern Michigan. However, it's a little soggy out there. You might find some mist as you're driving in because of the moisture from the fog and even just the damp surface and different vehicles kicking that up. But as far as rain will arrive later this evening, likely after sunset, and that's going to take us into tomorrow morning with a chance for some snow or a little bit of a mix to our south on Sunday, but that's not going to be overly concerning. Dense fog alert, though. The worst of it will be over the next couple of hours. Once we get to 8 and 9, still not great, but by 10, you start to see some noticeable improvement as we look outside right now. Well, we actually can see Campus Martius. Not great. Our visibility is still 1 mile in Detroit, but at least we have a little bit more of a view out there. 38 degrees is the current temperature in the city, light northerly winds. So clouds and radar showing our next system. So we've had this front that we've had a couple low pressure systems right along. One down to our south will arrive here with this northeasterly motion going into the later part of this evening. That'll bring the rain that we're tracking down to the south here in our neighborhood. So dense morning fog will then be traded with just kind of cloudy, mild conditions throughout the day, and then rain rolls in late. We hover in very similar temperatures, upper 30s throughout the day. So no big fluctuation in the temperature department, which means right now we're well above our average low to start the day. Then we're only a few degrees above what our average high would be, right around the freezing mark. Clouds and radar, so nothing to really show you until about 8. That's when we have some of these showers rolling in from the southwest, especially for Lenawee and Monroe counties. Now, this pushes to the north, becomes widespread. So by the time we get to about 11 o'clock at night, we could be dealing with moderate to heavy rain, especially south of I-69. But that will overtake the thumb throughout tomorrow morning. North of 696, still dealing with this at 5 a.m. Southern counties drying out. But this does start to fizzle out throughout the midday. Into the afternoon, maybe an isolated shower, but not everyone's going to get that tomorrow afternoon. Here's a live look at the Highlands at Harbor Springs. So as you travel farther north, if you're looking to do some skiing, well, they even have some fog out there this morning, 32 degrees. So I think now would be a good time to check our ski reports across the area because we have been dealing with rain. But as of right now, it doesn't look like that's had a huge cut in these snow totals or the base as we have machine groomed snow. So about 2 to 3 feet of snow in the ski resorts in the UP. Northern lower reporting up to about 40 inches in some spots. West Michigan, 36 to 48 inches. Mid Michigan, about 20 to 30, and then about 1 foot to 2 feet here in southeastern Michigan. So if you take to the slopes, they still look pretty good. Now let's take you to Sunday because that's when we have a chance for a little bit of a mix starting before sunrise Sunday or some snow. And then that kind of just stays in our southern counties. Doesn't last long. By midday, a lot of that's out of here. So you could see a little wintry precipitation, won't amount to much. Temperatures rising back close to 40 on Sunday. Looking ahead to next week, we'll be in the upper 30s, close to 40 to start the week. And then I think we'll have another little warm up going into the following weekend.